Lyrics of the Lost.
Welcome back. I'm Peter Davis, here again with Dave, surname withheld.
You can use my surname if you wish.
Oh, well, I assumed you wanted to protect. You've got a proper career and things, Dave.
No, I mean, I do try and maintain some kind of veneer of professionalism, but I think it's safe to use my surname.
Well,
we just never have.
Look, I think you should talk about it with your family first, and then maybe on the next one. It's too soon.
I know, it's been barely 4 years.
And thanks for joining us. It's been suggested that nerdy young men go into pop music for all the sex, as well as the drugs. And the name of the band we investigate today is, perhaps tellingly, an anagram of Oh Chesty Babe. Because episode 40 is this.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
Nice.
God Only Knows by the Beach Boys, 1966.
God only knows what I'd be without your chest.
Yes, indeed. Your chestiness.
Yes.
This song is turning 60 soon.
Whoa.
Which is why God Only Knows is an anagram of no oldie song. Yes, I'm overdoing the anagrams, I realise, yes.
Yeah. I mean, it is an oldie song.
It really is. And written by Brian Wilson and Tony Asher. Brian Wilson only recently departed us 2 months ago after succumbing to lingering symptoms from COVID. But 82 is a decent innings. Well done.
Oh, I wasn't unaware that it was a COVID-related death. I mean, he'd been unwell for a long time, and I think he...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently his unwellness stemmed from COVID and didn't really bounce back. He sort of had, what is it, long COVID.
Oh, I'm very sad to hear that. Well, I mean, was sad to hear that he was dead. He was one of pop music's great geniuses.
Well, I didn't realise you'd be quite such a fan, because I guess it's kind of easy to pigeonhole these guys as, surfer dudes who did a bit of a cappella sort of harmonising, barbershop style almost.
Yeah, well, I think that's how they started, but this is really when they moved away from the surfer dude stuff, and Brian certainly was trying to do something a lot more complex.
Progressive.
Yeah. And this was the point where Brian had stopped touring with them as well, so he didn't have to worry about how they were going to play these songs live. So he was back home experimenting in the studio with all these top studio musicians.
Oh, okay.
And then the rest of the band would come in and sing their parts, and then they'd have to work out how to play them on stage with just some guitars and drums.
That's their problem.
Yeah.
And this song is mostly sung by Brian's younger brother, Carl, who died ages ago, at only 51, being a heavy smoker.
Yeah, and whatever you think of the song, I think it's a beautiful vocal performance.
Oh, yeah, no, I do enjoy this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's sad, but I still find it a nice surprise when brothers work together. It makes me think of my own brothers and how I used to work with one of my brothers, but only to gang up against a third brother. They were only brief collaborations, as two of my brothers would also gang up against me. And good on them. Cooperation, teamwork, good to see.
So you were the youngest brother? So you were
second youngest.
So you were the Dennis of this family.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Gosh. How many of them were there?
There were 3 brothers, all now sadly gone. Dennis was, of course, famous for becoming pally with Charles Manson for a while.
Oh, yes. And they did eventually pay Charles Manson for a song that they did. Paid him $100,000.
Oh, right.
I think there might have been some sort of standover threat involved with Charles Manson and the family.
Yes.
But yes, they did actually produce a song called... Well, we'll get to that later.
Okay, sure.
The title, God Only Knows. The word only, meaning a singular, But Brian is not saying that God only knows the one thing about to be raised in this song and nothing else. He doesn't mean only knows in that sense. God knows lots of things, and possibly everything if you believe his PR. If God only knew one thing, he might seem a bit thick. But no, the singular thing here is God himself and not what he knows. Brian's saying God is the only being that could know the thing he's about to sing about. So it's really a problem in the phrasing, isn't it? The title should really be Only God Knows. But unfortunately, God only knows is the established saying.
Well, it is, and it is a reasonably common saying, but it's not a saying.
Yeah.
That way of phrasing it seems to only apply to God. Like, God only knows why you married me. God only knows where I put my car keys this time. God only knows why anyone listens to this podcast.
Oh, yes.
You wouldn't say Brenda only knows how to get to the restaurant, or Ian only knows why I grew that moustache. It just doesn't work.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Might have something to do with Old English phrasing.
Maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But it's what you say when what you really want to say is that you're completely flummoxed and something seems unknowable.
Well,
God only knows. It's noted on Wikipedia that mentioning God in a pop song at that time was considered dangerous and controversial. A record had been banned from radio for including the words hell and damn, and co-writer Tony said no one thought you could say God in a song. And Brian worried, we'll just never get any airplay, he supposedly said.
Supposedly.
Plus, this song was released just a few months after John Lennon had made that comment, we're bigger than Jesus, which got Americans burning piles of their Beatles records in protest. So, yeah, it would be even more dangerous to mention God and suggest his knowledge is very limited.
Yeah. I don't know if these things are related, but in the United States, I think this was released as a B-side of another song, whereas the rest of the world... So it was kind of...
In the rest of the world, it was an A-side.
Yes. So I guess they kind of snuck it out there.
Yeah. It didn't get very high on the... it peaked at 39 or something on whatever the hottest 100 playlist thing they have.
Yeah.
Probably some radio stations were a bit worried about how it would go down.
Oh, I'm sure.
In the southern states particularly.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, so the Beach Boys were pretty edgy, perhaps the edgiest of edgelords at that time. Cool.
Yeah.
But now we should get...
Oh,
to the lyrics.
To the lyrics, to the lyrics. Let's find out if there's more to the song than you thought. Our methods are empirical. What's it all about? Well, let's go to the lyrics.
So, beginning with the line.
I may not always love you.
I may not always love you. What a horrible thing to sing to someone.
Yes.
Especially because it suggests that they currently love the person they're singing to. So, yeah, that's not giving anyone good vibrations.
Hey.
But then we have the next two lines.
But long as there are stars above you.
But long as there are stars above you.
You never need to doubt it.
You never need to doubt it. Aww. So the first line was just a joke.
Well, trying to unsettle her a bit, trying to keep her on her toes.
Yeah, women love jokes like that.
Yeah.
I might not love you anymore. Just kidding, I love you heaps. Why are you crying?
Yeah, well, like he's trying to undermine her confidence a bit.
Yeah, possibly a little bit of darkness there, yes.
Yeah.
I'll make you so sure about it.
I'll make you so sure about it. Yes, very sure, except for when I'm undermining you just for the lols.
Yes.
Other than that, you can be pretty sure we're solid. I'd also like to point out in this verse, he's rhymed you with you and it with it. That's some lazy rhyming right there.
Well, I mean, they do rhyme.
Undoubtedly.
Yes.
You can't argue that. Yeah.
Nope.
Now we come to the refrain, which I just learned is a name for a very short chorus.
Oh.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
Mm.
So that's the mystery that only God knows the answer to. But the rest of us can still speculate.
Yes.
Most of us assume he's singing this to a girlfriend, and if so, what would he be without her?
Single.
Single, yes, definitely. And he might be a better songwriter, because all the best songs are usually about heartbreak.
Yep.
So you need more breakups, more pain to fuel good songwriting.
Yes, just ask Taylor Swift.
Yes, indeed. This could be why he teases her about maybe not always loving her in that first line. Subconsciously, perhaps he's giving her permission, saying, you might not always love me either. In fact, I need you to break up with me, but I need it to be your idea so that I'll be devastated and write better songs.
Yes.
I was also thinking, what if he is actually singing this song to his parents? Because that's a different kind of love, but parents, and particularly their DNA, have a very direct influence on what you would be or what you wouldn't be without them.
Well, Brian had a very, let's say, complex relationship with his dad.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yes.
That's going to get very deep and psychoanalytical.
Yeah, well, he had a...
I just wanted to say, if your mum was a tiger and your dad was a lion, you could be a liger.
Yes, that's true.
That's something. And if your father was a liger, you wouldn't be anything because all male ligers are infertile.
Yes. Like mules.
Oh, yeah. Is that right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they're hybrid
donkey horse.
Animal. Yes. Yeah.
And as another example, if your mum and dad produce seeds, you'd probably be a plant. So many possibilities, but you're a biologist, Dave, so I don't need to tell you how to suck eggs. If that's how you want to reproduce, that's your business.
By sucking eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No.
I'm not aware of any species that reproduces by sucking eggs.
Okay, all right. That's just the saying then. Okay.
Yeah. So you've described what he'd be with his parents. Like he would be a...
Oh, no.
Oh.
Without his parents being who they are, if they were...
Oh, I see. Right.
Instead,
yes.
A tiger and lion, etc.
If he had different parents.
Yes.
Right.
Well, what would you be if you had no parents at all? You couldn't be anything, really, could you?
God only knows. Well, you might be God.
Oh, yes. That's one.
Yeah.
that's the only thing you could be.
Or if he had one parent, he could be, well, Jesus or Anakin Skywalker. Those are the two options.
Oh, yeah. Or if you were a chicken or an egg, depending on which one actually did come first, you could be that chicken or egg that became a chicken.
Well, yes, but there would still need to be a rooster involved or somewhere along the line.
Oh, well, that means the chicken was first. You're a chicken first person then, are you?
Am I a chicken first person? I guess I am. The chicken needs to have a special cuddle with a rooster and then lay the egg. So I guess I am.
But where did that chicken come from?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's an existential crisis.
Oh.
For the chicken, not you. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's, I guess, a subject for another day.
Yes.
We can't possibly resolve that here. It's beyond the scope of this podcast. Well, into the second verse now. We might as well cover all the lyrics before we get too sidetracked.
Yes.
The second verse now, which is actually the last verse.
Oh, yes.
So we're making great progress here. Well done.
If you should ever leave me,
if you should ever leave me,
well, life would still go on, believe me.
Well, life would still go on, believe me. See, oh dear, he's being mean again now.
Yeah.
This is now a cycle of abuse.
Yeah.
So often the way when you have a toxic friend or partner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what if you leave me? Life will go on. Who cares?
Yeah.
And as per the established cycle now, we know he's going to go back, turn the insult into a deep declaration of his love and dependence, and make this poor girl question her own feelings and sanity.
Yes.
The world could show nothing to me.
The world could show nothing to me.
So what good would living do me?
So what good would living do me? And I should just point out, he's rhymed me with me twice in this verse.
He is playing it safe with those rhymes.
Lazy person. But yeah, so he's saying life would go on, but actually it would be pointless without you.
Yeah.
The world would go on, but I would barely notice anything that life offers anymore without you with me, and so I might as well be dead.
Yeah.
So that's the abuse cycle. Make an insulting comment, allow it to be taken as an insult for a moment, enjoy the pain you've caused, then provide new context to turn the whole thing around and keep your girlfriend uncertain about the relationship, but also making her somehow feeling responsible for your possible future suicide so she can't leave either.
Yes.
All while you revel in the power and control you exert, treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen. And that's the 1960s. The generation of love.
Yeah. Yeah. You could actually take those two lines to virtually mean the complete opposite as well.
How's that?
So the world could show nothing to me because, well, I think what it could mean is that he's going to become a complete egomaniac know-all. So the world could show nothing to me because I will know everything.
Oh.
I've seen everything. I will achieve everything.
He's God again.
Yeah, exactly. It's his God complex back again.
Oh, interesting.
I will see and achieve everything. There's no point living now because I will have achieved perfection. No need to go on. God may or may not know everything, including what I will be, but I do.
Sounds like he's bigger than Jesus.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yes. I'm off to burn my copy of Pet Sounds.
Oh, yes, in protest against yourself.
Mm.
Wikipedia says Marilyn Wilson, Brian's wife of the time, interpreted his opening lines as autobiographical.
Oh.
She's quoted as saying, "He knew that I was there and I would never leave him, so he knew that he could abuse me, even though he didn't try to. I was never number one, I was always 2 or 3, but if I would ever leave in some kind of a way, he would get totally distraught."
Oh.
So she doesn't sound very emancipated there.
No.
The 60s were just a complete lie.
She was also very, very young.
Oh, God, of course.
Yes.
Was she a chesty babe?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah.
And I've actually found online what appears to be original draft lyrics of this song.
Goodness.
I know. This is an exclusive.
I don't know why these exclusives don't get reported on more often.
Thank God we're here. Thank God we're on top of these things. That's
well, exactly.
all I can say.
Mm.
So anyway, this draft lyric might go towards, what we've seen so far in this song, but it's like an alternate first verse. I'm not sure.
Sure.
But it says, "I may not ever stab you, but long as there are knives around you, you should be careful what you say, and try not to get in my way. God only knows where I'd hide a corpse of you."
Do, 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 do.
See, they forgot to flip that one into a sort of loving compliment by the end. So it's...
Also, he used a different word for the rhyme. I mean, that's groundbreaking.
Oh, yeah. Well, he had to stomp on that. He had to cut
exactly.
that back. So he's obviously evolved things from there.
Yeah. He was moving towards just using one word for the entire song.
Yeah. Get down to the simple core of things.
Mm.
Anyway, after the 2 verses, we have a somewhat jarring instrumental section. With some odd beats that makes the song now impossible to dance to. And as you say, probably performing live is not easy either.
Yeah.
And after this, we get into some of the more usual Beach Boys shtick of harmonizing and scatting, of gibberish word noises. It's so much easier than writing actual lyrics. And it's called scatting from the word scat because it's all shite. But it sounds nice, so we don't mind that it's nonsense.
Yes.
But worth noting, you only get away with this in music. They do not let you do it in poetry or novel writing. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. No.
Yes.
That's not
True.
allowed.
No.
Call me Ishmael, mobidity, diggity, dobbity, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. No, none of that.
Good point.
And finally, for the last third of the song, the boys simply repeat the refrain 12.5 times, offsetting and overlapping their harmony, just like you would have done at school choir when they got you to sing Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Nice.
That's another thing you can only get away with in music, right? So if it was a play or something, you couldn't just have everybody talking over each other all the time, saying different things.
Well, yeah, I don't know how you do that in a play. I guess you can have people speaking over each other a bit in a play, but
I suppose you can.
It wouldn't do much for the audience's understanding of what's going on.
No.
Yeah, you'd have to be careful how you did it. Yeah, true.
Yes.
And that's the end of the song. Any thoughts, Dave?
Well, I mostly want to talk about the title.
God Only Knows.
Yes. You mentioned before about God only knows, whether that means he only knows that one thing. And like you, I was pretty sure that God knew more than one thing.
Yeah, supposedly, yeah.
And look, I'm also pretty sure that the internet knows quite a lot of things. So I Googled the question, what things does God know?
Ooh.
In order to check. What I didn't expect to find was that there's a degree of controversy about how much God is omniscient.
Oh, is there? Well.
Yeah, and there's multiple types of theology.
I mean, you can't have degrees of omniscience, can you? It's either you are omniscient or you're not.
Well, that's right. Well, I guess some people might say God is omniscient. Some might say his knowledge is limited.
But he's extremely well-read.
Yes. And there's different theories about how much God knows. I found this fascinating. I'm not sure whether anybody else will.
Well, we'll see if it makes it through the edit, Dave.
Exactly. So here's your edit point, and if I don't appear very much in this episode, this will be why.
Yeah.
I also want to point out that I'm a fairly committed atheist, so I've got no skin in this game at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, and we're really talking about a Christian concept of God.
Yeah.
And I think it's partly because Brian and Tony, given that this is America in the 60s, I think they would be thinking about Christian gods. And also, other religions don't seem to have such a problem about saying that their God is completely omniscient. So, for example, the Quran is very, very clear that God is everywhere and knows everything.
Oh, okay.
So you know where you stand in that sense.
Uh-huh.
So, look, I did some research into this, and, well, when I say research, I opened the first link I saw, which was to a website called holyjoys.com.
Well, it's the first link for a reason, obviously.
Yes. Well, there was an article entitled, What Does God Know and How Does He Know It?, which I thought seemed pretty comprehensive.
That's just what you're looking for.
Yeah. So according to holyjoys.com, this is a list of things that God knows. He knows all possible happenings. He knows what will actually happen. He knows the decisions that I could make. He knows which decisions I will actually make. He knew that I could have decided not to write this article. He knew that I would decide to write it. He knew all the possible girls that I could have dated and married. He knew which one I would date and marry.
See, that's the weird thing that always ran against the concept of free will. That supposedly is what God gave to us, his creation, the choice to believe in him or not believe in him.
Yes.
When in fact he already knows whether we will or won't believe in him.
Well, there you go. Yes. It was a very long article. Much of it was devoted to whether God knows what happens in the future and whether knowing what would happen in the future affects how God interacts with humans. Like, it would be very awkward to interact with somebody if you knew that they were about to win the lottery. or they're about to spill coffee down their shirt, or they're about to die horribly and painfully, and you also knew that you weren't going to do anything to intervene to change any of that.
Like if he's talking to someone who starts to outlay their plans for the next 2 weeks, and he's tempted to go, maybe just have a sleep in.
But he's sworn not to interfere, I think. Yeah.
But also, why would God bother having a conversation with any mortal when he already knows what the mortal's going to say? He knows what the mortal knows and what he doesn't know, and can't possibly get anything out of the conversation.
This is part of the problem. So there are, from what I've read, 3 types of theology that have different beliefs about how God interacts with the future.
Right.
We have Calvinist theology, which says that God knows everything about the future because God predetermines it. He makes it, he knows it.
Okay.
Which means humans don't really have any free will. So you and I do this podcast not because we think it's fun or creative. We do it because God has made us do it.
Yeah. It's already happened, effectively.
Well, exactly. So putting the song into this context, God knows that Brian/Carl/Tony will be without this woman at some point in the future because God has predetermined that Brian/Carl/Tony will at some point be without her. So you have to ask yourself, why would God do this?
But can't God also know things that are just possibilities?
Well, but there are no possibilities because under Calvinist theology, God has already decided there are no other possibilities. The only thing that can happen is in future, he will be without her.
If something is known, it's got to happen.
Yep. If God knows it, it's because God has decided that it's going to happen. This is what the Calvinists say. So blame them.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm with you.
Yeah. I'm just questioning why this is happening. Like Carl sings that you never need to doubt it. This woman never needs to doubt his love, right? So, sounds like he's quite a good boyfriend. So has he done something else to deserve it? Is God just being a jerk? Or is it because God has a greater plan? Like you say, maybe he would use this to write better songs.
Yeah.
So that's number 1.
Calvinist.
Yes. Classical Arminianism. God knows all the future, but he hasn't predetermined all of it. So he might have predetermined some of it, but humans still... Did you say Armenianism? Yeah, with an I, Arminianism. I don't actually know how to say any of this stuff, but it's...
Not people from Armenia.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Classical Arminianism.
Yeah.
Okay.
So God hasn't predetermined all the future.
Right.
God hasn't predetermined the future, but he knows what's going to happen. God can observe all the past and future from some vantage point outside of time, but God still interacts with time, whatever that means.
So the future is always in motion. Always in motion is the future.
There we go.
Difficult to see.
But unlike Yoda, God does see it.
Or can, but can also choose not to see it if he doesn't want to, if he wants it to be a surprise?
It's a good question. I don't know. Does this just bombard in his godlike brain? Not just godlike brain, but God brain? Does he have to know? I don't know. Can you turn it off? It would be awful. So again, at some point in the future, Brian/Carl/Tony will still definitely be without this woman.
Okay. Because
God knows what he's going to be like, but it's not necessarily because God has planned it. So in this situation, Tony/Brian/Carl has the freedom to mess up the relationship for himself.
Right, yes. Okay.
God just knows that he's going to do it and also that he's not going to do anything to stop it.
He still knows what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And this is the unresolved issue between knowing everything and then the concept of free will. Especially when God has also made every strength but also every susceptibility within us that makes us make decisions. Yeah. So it's hard to see how we have free will.
I think this makes you a classical Arminianist.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I'm glad. We should put this in a quiz in Cosmo or something.
Yeah.
What form of Armenian or classical omniscience.
And how does this lead to better orgasms?
Yeah.
Now, number 3, openness theology. States that God doesn't know everything that's going to happen in the future because it hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
So
that was openness, did you say?
just openness, yes.
Okay.
So he knows some of the future because some of the future he has predetermined. But according to this article, openness theology holds that God knows the infinite possibilities that exist in the indeterminate future. So he doesn't know the future, but he knows everything that's happening now, everything that has happened before, and he knows all of the possible things that could happen.
Just not which one.
Yes, but he can predict what's going to happen fairly accurately because he knows everything that is happening now and has happened. So he doesn't know for sure, but he's got a pretty good idea of what's going to happen. But if something happens in a different way than he has predicted, he might need to change his plans.
Yeah, but if he predicts something, if he thinks he knows what's going to happen and it doesn't happen, that means he made a mistake, and God doesn't make mistakes.
This is one of the problems with openness theology. Yes.
They've all got their weaknesses.
They do. They do.
These models.
Yeah. So look, in some ways, this isn't helpful for Tony/Carl/Brian because God might not actually know what good he would be without her. He can probably make a pretty good educated guess, but he's not certain because Brian/Tony/Carl could act in a way that wasn't predicted by God. On the other hand, it isn't certain that she will leave him in the future, so that's good news.
Yeah, according to that last model.
Yes. Yeah. Now, I would like to propose a 4th model.
Ooh, wow.
Which we could call Davist theology, if you like.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm hoping that'll catch on. Yeah. God is, in fact, a trans-dimensional being who spans the multiverse. And he can peek into every alternative version of reality. So he, she, they can just pop in and out of all the different universes, like the girl in that weird Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, I was just going to say, this is starting to sound a bit too much Marvel, and I want my name taken off it.
I was actually thinking of my own name, to be honest, but sure.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I mean, it could be about Dave, not Davis.
This is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh, for some reason, when you said Davist, it sounded like my name, Davis, with T on the end. That's pathetic. Sorry.
I'm just not sure what that says about you.
I'm a bit self-absorbed and didn't even realise that your name being Dave could be Dave-ist.
Well, we might just need to come up with a different name. Anyway. Yes.
Yep.
But look, God can, if they choose to, see all the alternative versions of now, right? So somewhere there's a version of reality in which Tony/Carl/Brian is not with this girl, right? Probably many different universes.
Yeah, sure.
Therefore, God can easily know what he would be without her. He just has to have a bit of a sticky beak into one of the other universes in which this happens.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll find a universe where Carl is singing, God only knows what it would be like if I was actually with you.
Sure.
Yeah.
And there'd be obviously several different things in several different universes.
Yes.
That the singer is without the woman. So.
Well, exactly. Yes.
God knows everything I could be without you is probably the line it should be.
Yes.
Not as catchy, though.
No. So that's God dealt with.
Dealt with. Done.
Yep. Solved. We've solved God. Now let me just move through some of the other lyrics here.
But long as there are stars above you.
As long as there are stars above you, right? How long is that?
Well, yeah, let's see. I mean, if you think about if you're dead and in the ground, there's still stars above you with a layer of ground.
Well, that's a good point. Yes, there's something between you and the stars. So does it not count if it's cloudy?
Or if you're indoors.
Exactly.
Are there still stars? There's got to be stars directly above you.
As long as you're outside and the sky is clear, I will love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a indeterminate sort of a line.
Yes. Well, I think its maximum value will be for as long as the universe exists, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which, as it turns out, is not as long as we thought.
Still pretty long, though.
Still pretty long. I've learnt something else here because estimations of the life of the universe are based on the lifespan of white dwarf stars.
Why are the whites in charge of everything?
Well, why the dwarves?
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of that yet, have we?
Yeah, no. Why not a tall black star? I don't know. But you might want to edit that out. Anyway, so these are like burnt out stars that are still kind of glowing, but they're still above us, right? Slowly fading away.
Mm-hmm.
And until quite recently, it was thought that the universe will last for 10 to the power of 1,100 years.
Yeah.
Which, as I'm sure you know, is 100 trisexaquintillion years.
Right. That's more than most people live for.
That's true.
So that should do most people.
But it turns out that estimation is incorrect, and it's actually only 10 to the power of 78 years, or 1 quinvigintillion years.
Oh.
So his love may not be quite as enduring as you might think. Yeah.
Stupid Beach Boys. They just didn't properly research that line.
Yeah.
Oh, well. That's on them.
Exactly. I also want to talk about the line,
I'll make you so sure about it.
I'll make you so sure about it, which is both needy and threatening, I thought.
I don't like make you. I'll make you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not good.
Are you familiar with the concept of the 5 love languages?
No, I'm not.
Right. Okay. This was first published in a book by a Baptist pastor called Gary Chapman. The idea is it describes 5 ways that people show their love for their partner, or they would prefer to have their partner show their love and appreciation for them.
Okay.
Right. So you've got words of affirmation. So showing love through verbal appreciation, compliments, or encouragement.
Okay.
Spending quality time.
Yeah.
Like giving someone your undivided attention. Gifts. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Sure.
Acts of service. Doing helpful stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Physical touch. Again, self-explanatory.
But that's, I don't know if that's love. That's horniness sometimes.
Well, it could be a hug or a touch on the arm.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Back rub, a head massage. Doesn't have to be naughty touching.
Right.
Slightly weirdly, I became aware of the 5 love languages when they were used at work in a team building exercise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, to find out how people would prefer appreciation to be shown for their work.
And you said, I'd like to be touched.
But only in a naughty way. Yeah, well, yeah. So I didn't find particularly useful and informative apart from learning that one of my colleagues really likes getting presents.
That's a good choice. Well done.
Yes, yeah. And as we have said, showing your appreciation for a colleague or someone else's work through the medium of physical touch does seem a bit risky.
Yeah. Off to HR.
Exactly, yeah. I guess we're not really sure that the girl really wants to receive all this stuff from Tony/Brian/Carl.
Yeah, we don't hear much from her point of view.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, to be honest, he doesn't really make out a case for what he can offer her, other than, well, maybe undying devotion or maybe not, depending on which line you read.
Yeah.
What has he really got to offer her?
Dependence.
Well, yes. And guilt. But I did wonder how Brian/Carl/Tony could use the 5 love languages to make her aware of his love and appreciation.
Okay.
So, words of affirmation, constantly calling her, sending her messages, writing graffiti, hiring a plane and a pilot to write, "Will you marry me?" in the sky.
Singing this song to her.
Singing this song, yep. All of these things could be construed as harassment if he hasn't first checked whether she's interested in receiving this.
Hopefully this isn't in the workplace that they're singing this song to this lady.
It's not made clear.
It's true.
Yeah. So quality time is a common way of showing your love by giving your undivided attention. And one of the most effective ways to do that is, of course, stalking.
I mean, if you wanted, if you're being brutally logical.
Yes.
I suppose that's true.
Or perhaps breaking in and watching her while she's asleep.
Yes, just quietly watching you while you sleep.
Yes.
Just to spend quality time.
Exactly. It's giving her his undivided attention.
Yeah.
Gifts.
Right.
Also quite risky. You might find that sending those dick pics might not go down so well as you hope. Even if they are printed on high quality canvas, framed and wrapped in cellophane.
Yes. There seems to be a downside to all of these things, yes.
Yeah, well, exactly. So the last one, acts of service. So perhaps her ex-boyfriend has been a bit of a dick and treated her quite badly, but murdering him could be considered over the top.
Sure.
Yeah.
She might have wanted to do that for herself.
Yes, exactly. And physical touch is just asking for the police to get involved.
Could be.
Yeah. Yes.
There are 5 ways you can show your love for someone.
But it's safer not to.
Safer not to. Let's just go your own way, like ships passing in the night, without any notes on your employee file.
Exactly. Just go down to the shrine you've built to her in your basement and keep it to yourself.
Oh, well, it's sad, but I still think we're sort of making progress that's good.
Yes.
We're figuring things out still. Men and women have to get together somehow.
Somehow, yes.
We're just not sure of the best way, taking into account all situations and possibilities and types of people.
Yes. You can't completely eliminate risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's love for you, eh?
That's love for you, yep.
Maybe we should just mention some of the artist's own comments. Brian Wilson said that his and Asher's intention, that's Tony Asher,
yes,
that their intention was to create the feeling of being blind. But in being blind, you can see more. So that's pretty deep. And by being down, you can be more up. And by being black, you can be more white.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm quite proud of this one. If you turn right 3 times, you've actually turned left. Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty cool, hey?
Yeah. In fact, you only really need to turn right once and just keep going.
But, and you'll eventually be left because the world is round.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, so you're smarter. Okay. All right, fine.
No, I'm just saying.
Sorry to be such a snowflake. I'm just sensitive. I thought I'd come up with something really clever then. Ugh. It's quite amazing that this song has been around 60 years, but the Beach Boys only released the official music video 3 years ago.
Yes.
According to their YouTube channel.
Yes, and in order to understand it, you have to watch 3 others.
That's true. A series of 4 music videos from their other hits, well, 3 of their other hits, and all 4 of these music videos star the same 2 young actors. And I didn't read all of the comments beneath all the other music videos, but certainly the one for this song. Most of the comments below it are about the song itself, but a very good many complain about the video being a DEI hire, with its stars having just too much colour in their faces, and leftist propaganda, screamed one commenter. Yeah, a lot of people said woke nonsense.
Yeah, I think that might reflect modern day Beach Boys fans. I think they have quite a conservative fan base.
You're trying to think of a nice way to say boomers, Dave. Can't you?
Well, maybe. I think
you just want to say, okay, boomers.
Yeah. Well, Brian was still active and touring and all that stuff. It seemed like it was very, very polarized. So Brian kind of got the coolness and progressiveness. The Beach Boys got the Trumpist.
Okay.
Even though they were both singing the same songs.
Interesting theory, yes. One thing I did notice, that the music video ends just like The Reflex by Duran Duran. At the very end, a foamy white wave comes down the screen. But in this case, not onto the audience. It's just a wave coming in, shot from above.
So they didn't chuck a bucket of water at the girl, because at that point the girl's in the car driving away, I think.
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
And then for some reason they cut back to the beach and a wave.
Yeah, the story is definitely not told in a linear fashion.
No, but it's all tonally in tune with the music. You've just got young people making doe-eyed moon faces at each other in love and sort of moping around.
Yeah, it's a bit of a downer. I mean, I think the 4 videos are meant to kind of tell the love story of these 2 kids that meet at school,
Yeah.
fall in love, and then in God Only Knows, I think she gets accepted into university and leaves.
Yeah.
So it is all a bit of a downer.
Yeah, but some people in the comments section, and me as well, I was a bit confused at the last scene. You see her driving away and looking back, and the boyfriend is there with someone else who looked kind of just like her. And it wasn't clear who was driving her in the car as it was coming away. So it could have been that she was looking back at their younger selves as they are still together and driving into their future.
My God, it's like Donnie Darko. It's like a time travel thing.
Yeah, you don't know. It's
and then a jet engine comes and crashes on them.
Oh God, let's not get started on that. It's a big conundrum, that movie.
Yes.
To try and investigate. It's beyond the scope of this podcast. It's my new go-to saying now. Apart from just editing you out.
That's a good way to limit the scope.
Theories from the internet.
Let's do it.
All right. A user called Nebuster on YouTube says, This is what I was singing to my cat every day when she was alive, but I feel like I already knew what I'd be without her. R.I.P. Violet. And lots of sad face emojis. Sorry to hear that, but as a fellow cat owner, I feel this is more of a song for a cat to sing to its owner. I may not always love you, but long as there is food around you.
Yes.
You'll never need to doubt it.
Well, that's right. God only knows what I'd be without you. Hungry.
That's it.
I've got another death-related one by Isalish from songmeanings.com.
I've seen that one, I think. Yeah, go on.
The man is talking to his wife/love, which is in danger for her life. Deathbed or serious possibility of her dying. Whatever, there's a chance for her to die. I think this would explain a lot of the lyrics and also the general tone of the song that is lyrical with a touch of anxious sadness. Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is a very long theory, so I'm not going to read all of it.
Yeah, so, if you should ever leave me, she's obviously on a deathbed about to leave. He says he'll continue to love her
Long as there are stars above you.
while the stars are still above her, because when she dies, she'll go to heaven, which is above the stars.
So he's going to stop loving her?
Yeah, I don't get that, why the singer has to stop loving his wife when she dies. I think a lot of people go on loving people after they're dead.
Well, that's right. I just don't think it's, again, starting with I may not always love you, I think that dose of realism is probably not what you want to be saying to your dying partner.
No.
I'm going to be sad for a while, but of course I'm going to move on. And I'm going to chuck out your stuff.
Yeah. It's also a bit like he's saying, you're dead to me, and meaning it a bit too literally.
Yeah, you're not just dead, you're dead to me.
Yeah. And so she'll go to heaven, which is above the stars, so that's when he can stop loving her for some reason. And heaven is sort of then an outer ring to the universe. Although heaven is usually portrayed as being among the clouds, so it must go, we've got the ground on the earth, and then sky with clouds, then outer space full of stars, then heaven, which is sky and clouds again, in an Earth-like atmosphere which sustains cloud, and your heavenly robes probably get constantly damp from all the water vapor. Sounds pretty uncomfortable.
That is a different theory of the structure of the universe.
Yeah, you don't often hear that one, no. Also on YouTube, Michael R3583, you know him.
Hi, Mike, if you're listening.
He says, I wonder if they're actually singing about their fans. Yeah. As in, God only knows what they'd be without their fans,
Fair enough. Yeah.
I'm not sure really about the if you should ever leave me stuff, because I think they'd be fine with any fan leaving, so long as there's still plenty of other fans to replace them.
Well, yeah, if they all left, it would be a problem.
Yeah, that would be a problem. Absolutely, yeah.
Dan from Toronto on songfacts.com says, this is the second song played at my wedding, which is nice.
Oh.
I just love it. The depth of the metaphors are what really drive it home. I can't believe my wife actually wanted Forever Tonight by Peter Cetera with Crystal something or other for our song. But she got her way, just like with everything else.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's really positive.
Yes. I wonder if they're still married.
Yeah. Sending our thoughts out to you. Dan, was it?
Yes.
Stilts85 on songmeanings.com. He says, this song reminds me of my dad. It is his favourite. God only knows what I'd be without him and my mum.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be anything without those two.
No.
But
as we've discussed.
Yes. Yeah, I think people maybe like to think before being conceived and born, there's still a you somewhere. A floating consciousness or soul, and you're waiting and you're floating along in a big queue with many other souls. And then when something is physically born on Earth, if you're next in the queue, that's what your soul is transplanted into, whether it's like a mosquito, a kitten, or a person.
Right. So without his parents, he'd be a mosquito.
Possibly.
Right. Good to know.
But yeah, Stilts85 reckons without his parents, he'd still be something. He's just not sure what. But I must exist somewhere. There seems to be
yes.
what some people believe.
And I will continue to exist after I die.
There's no way I can't exist. I'll be somewhere.
I'm too important.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that's what comes down to. Yeah.
Yeah.
User 2006-789.
Yes.
He also talks about the cruelty in this song, but he sees the guy singing it as someone who feels stuck with a woman who has destroyed his life.
Yes.
Such that he can only wistfully wonder, God only knows what I could have been without you. Basically.
Yes.
Interesting angle.
I've got one from Igor DeRoche on Reddit.
Okay.
Which he says, when I heard it for the first time, I was mesmerised by his beauty. Fair enough. But the lyrics seemed too dark and pessimistic for me. So while re-listening to it for many times, I gradually developed my own interpretation that fits my personal experience. Of course, I'm totally aware, A, that Brian and Tony meant something else. It hasn't stopped anybody else. Don't worry about it. I'm not a native speaker, so I can misinterpret some lyrics. I don't think you need to be not a native speaker to misinterpret lyrics. Again, hasn't stopped anyone else. C, I'm going to be very subjective here. Also, don't worry about it.
Yes.
So, I believe this song is about people that in some way have made impact on our personality, like family, friends, lovers, teachers.
Okay.
I may not always love you, as we sometimes lose touch with people, even if we used to be very close. But you never need to doubt it. God only knows what kind of person I would be without you all. I realise and appreciate how you had shaped me as a human being if our life paths diverged eventually. I thought that was nice.
Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks, foreign guy.
Yeah. Igor DeRoche.
Igor. Oh,
yeah.
What a lovely name.
Yeah.
On Genius.com, GothGirl401 writes, I find this to be a little creepy, a little possessive.
True.
Why would the 60s allow such a song to be written? Wow.
Damn you, the 60s.
Yeah. These decades need to protect their identity better.
I'm going to write to the 60s and complain.
The 80s would never have allowed songs that weren't about greed is good. So why is the 60s allowing stuff that's not very 60s-ish?
I think it's very 60s-ish.
Wizard Critics.
What?
Whispered Limericks.
Sorry?
Lizard Clerics. Misheard Lyrics.
Misheard lyrics in this song now.
Yes.
As reported at kissthisguy.com, although they didn't have anything, and amiright.com.
No. Yeah.
I've only got one.
I haven't got many, but I did get a very useful summary from the AI thing at the top of the Google search.
Oh, God.
Which was very helpful. Yeah. While the core lyrics of God Only Knows by the Beach Boys are generally clear, there are a few instances where misheard lyrics have been reported, often due to the song's complex harmonies and subtle phrasings.
Yes.
Some misinterpretations include, I may not always love you, as I may not always love you.
Yes, I read that myself. Yes, when I Googled Misheard lyrics for the song.
Yes. And life would go on, I can't imagine. As life would go on, I can't imagine.
Oh, that's not even in the song.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's hard to mishear something that's not in the song. These are just examples of how the nuances of the song can lead to different interpretations.
it's hallucinating, yeah.
Yes.
AI is still coming along.
Yeah. It's too subtle for text. So maybe, I may not always love you was misheard as I may not always love you.
Yes, true. We don't know how AI is saying things in its head.
Exactly, yes.
So, God Only Knows was heard as Connolly Knows. Connolly knows what I'd be without you.
Ah, yes.
I don't know why they say that. I cannot say what you'd be, really. And that's my perfect Billy Connolly.
It's very impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I've only got one.
It's also my Shrek impression.
I've got, well, yes.
Yeah.
I've got God Only Knows What I Dream About You.
Oh.
Exactly. Probably just best to leave that between you and your God.
Yes.
It's notable but trivial. It's trivial but still notable. It's notable, trivial.
Okay. The soft click-clack percussion in the song. Was produced using the plastic bottoms of 2 orange juice bottles.
Ah.
On YouTube, someone commented, "It sounds like they're on horseback." And
Yes.
I can see that a bit. Yeah, these bits of plastic were played by James Gordon, a session drummer who played for all the big names, Eric Clapton, John Lennon, Tom Petty, loads of names.
Oh, yes.
But he was unfortunately a misdiagnosed schizophrenic who heard voices that eventually told him to murder his own mother. And then he spent the rest of his life in prison.
Yeah.
So there you go.
What a lovely story.
And in further darkness, as we mentioned briefly, Charles Manson wrote a song for the Beach Boys. The song is Never Learn Not to Love.
Oh.
It's so Charles Manson.
Yeah.
And you can hear it on YouTube. It's not bad, actually.
Okay.
Another one of those more progressive Beach Boy numbers.
In a happier notable trivia, I'd like to welcome Weird Al back to the podcast after being absent for some time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Great.
It's not a direct parody song. He has a song called Pancreas.
Okay.
Which, as its name suggests, is a song that describes the biology and function of his pancreas in great detail and accuracy. But it's stylistically based on a bunch of different songs from Pet Sounds and the albums that came after it.
But all Beach Boys.
All Beach Boys stuff. It's quite accurate, stylistically accurate. But the first 2 verses are obviously God Only Knows.
I'm always thinking about it. I don't know what I'd do without it.
I really love my pancreas. There you go.
Lots of cover versions of this song, but very few good ones, I think.
Some very bad ones, I have to say.
Yeah. It must be like a big challenge to take this song and make it your own. And I think some artists, I'm looking at you, David Bowie.
Oh, my God.
Have tried a bit too hard and sort of become a grotesque caricature of their own vocal style.
Oh, I know. I've thought that too. I mean, there's always been like several versions of Bowie, right?
Yeah.
So you get, there's deep portentous Bowie, there's soul singer Bowie,
Spaceman Bowie,
knockabout South London Boverboy Bowie, and the unhinged histrionic Bowie. But yeah, you seem to get multiple Bowies within one line.
But as long as there are stars above you.
It's just all the interdimensional Bowies have collided.
Exactly, yes.
And there's a Neil Diamond one that's very Neil Diamond.
Oh.
But as long as there are stars above you.
Possibly 2 Neil Diamond.
Yeah.
Olivia Newton-John does a very strange, slow and breathy version.
I may not always love you.
Well,
which was odd.
Yeah.
Brian Wilson later said his favourite is Lyle Lovett's version.
Oh, okay.
I may not always love you.
Quite understated, I thought. And Wilson said it was the best version I ever heard, including the Beach Boys. So that's high praise indeed.
Yeah.
Although, as you say, is he talking crap about the Beach Boys, the touring band, rather than the Beach Boys, the studio numbers that he cranks out?
Yeah.
There's also a cover by a heavy metal band called Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh.
And I thought that sounded okay. Bit of a novelty.
Yeah. Did you hear the BBC music version?
Oh, yes, with everybody in it. Like a We Are the World sort of pantheon of pop greats.
Yeah, they do these things periodically. They did one back in the 90s. It was a version of Perfect Day by Lou Reed. And that was perfectly acceptable. It had a whole bunch of, the pop stars at the time, plus opera singers and whatever else.
But this one had One Direction, Kylie Minogue.
Yeah,
Pharrell Williams, Elton John, Lorde.
Yeah, and I'm sure some of them had never heard the song before they sang it.
Yeah, could be. Finally, for me, the song has been used in lots of movies and television, of course.
Indeed.
Notably, it was the theme music to the great series Big Love, about modern-day polygamy in the Mormon Church.
Yep.
But I did notice a few people on YouTube commenting mysteriously beneath this song with the words, "I can do whatever I want." And I had to Google that to find it comes from the last scene in a season of the show called The Boys, which is a sort of satirical superhero comedy drama.
Oh,
are you familiar with that?
I've watched it all. I just can't remember.
Yeah.
God only knows being in it. Oh.
I can't believe I don't remember this. But yes, the final scene of the second series has God Only Knows playing beneath it as a character called Homelander, who's the most powerful of the superheroes, I think.
Yes. He
stands atop a high tower, looking down across the city at night, just as you'd see Batman or Spider-Man doing, that sort of classic pose.
Yes.
Waiting to spot, people in need of help. But the camera pulls back from Homelander, who's repeatedly muttering, "I can do whatever I want." And he's revealed to be standing without any pants on, just his cape fluttering in the wind. And he's jerking himself off as he looks over the city, aroused by his own power over everyone.
I remember the scene. I just don't remember the music. There you go.
Yeah, well.
Also used at the ending of Love Actually.
Oh, yes. And Boogie Nights, too, I think.
Yes.
Yep. Anything else on God Only Knows, Dave?
No.
Well, if you should ever leave me, now's a good time because it's the end.
Yes.
But life will still go on, believe me. God only knows we'd love you to subscribe, rate, review, and God might even want you to fund these, our good and most holy investigations, with a $2 per month tithing subscription. But anyone can leave us a voicemail at speakpipe.com/lyrics with your own thoughts in a future episode. And until then, bye-bye.
See you later.
Lyrics of the Lost.